International Anti-Corruption Day, 9 December 2020. The United Nations General Assembly on 31st October 2003 adopted the United Nations Convention Against Corruption and designated 9 December as International Anti-Corruption Day, as well as the role of convention in fighting and preventing corruption. The convention came into force in the year 2005, and since then the day is being observed annually. India ranked 80th in Corruption Perception Index, that is CPI, prepared by the Transparency International. This year's theme for International Anti-Corruption Day is Recovery with Integrity. The theme emphasizes the urgent need for countries to ensure that anti-corruption is an integral part for all sustainable development efforts. Though this theme, the United Nations urges world leaders to build greener economics and poverty, invest in women's empowerment and gender equality, and also to provide universal healthcare coverage. Now let's talk about legal regime in existence in India to combat corruption. First is Prevention of Corruption Act 1988. It is the primary anti-corruption statute that criminalizes receipt of any undue advantage by public servants. According to the act, the undue advantage is any gratification and which is not limited only to the pecuniary form, but it is anything which is received otherwise than a legal remuneration. Second is service rules by government officials. Service rules prohibits government officials from receiving gifts, hospitality, transport or any other pecuniary advantage that exceeds certain specified thresholds from individuals other than their near relatives or personal friends with whom such officials has no business dealings without the sanction of government. However, casual meal, a casual lift or any other social hospitality is permitted. Third, we'll talk about Foreign Contribution Regulation Act 2010, that is FCRA. It prohibits the acceptance of hospitality or contributions from foreign resources by persons including legislators, judges, political parties or their office bearers, government servants and employees of bodies owned or controlled by the government, except with the permission of the central government. The FCRA defines foreign source to include any foreign citizen, company, entity, multinational corporation, trust or foundation. Next is Right to Information Act 2005, RTI Act. It allows Indian citizens to obtain information held by any public authority, but subject to specified exceptions to national interest, legislative privilege and right to privacy. The RTI Act promotes transparency in the government and bureaucracy decision making and by facilitating public official records, which ensures that any lapse is brought into the public eye. And similarly, Central Vigilance Commission Act 2003 and Lokpal and Lok Ayukt 2013 is anti-corruption legislation which promotes transparency in the administration and provides a robust mechanism to control the menace of corruption. At the end, corruption is a social problem as we all know, and it must be curtailed and controlled at all levels. It is a bottleneck for all-round development of the nation and promotes inequality and creates economic disparity. A determined individual will lead to an honest society which in turn lead to a progressive nation.